about the crosser. He needs to get depth. Instead, he comes up to worry about that crosser. By coming up, nobody is on the back end of that defense. Again, they come up with a formation and a way to attack. The corner is playing man-to-man. The safety instead comes down to help with Valentine, and it's just a busted coverage.
Brought to you by Nuts. This podcast is nuts.
Tennessee fans going nuts. Literally, that was good.
Yeah.
Tennessee fans.
Go back.
What are you, nuts?
Okay. Georgia, Tennessee and Georgia and Tennessee both took care of business last week. Tennessee just beat the crap out of Kentucky. Not even close. Ugly.
They look like the real deal, man.
Georgia took a 28-3 lead early on Florida, and then Florida came back. I think they got it down to 28-20, but with some help from Georgia turnovers and whatnot. Is that correct?
Never looked back.
Correctamundo.
And then, Georgia closed it out 42-20. But this week they're at Georgia.
Georgia.
2:30 kickoff at Georgia. Biggest game in the SEC to date this year.
I was going to say, not ever.
No, they
sure?
took care of. No, this is Tennessee's second Super Bowl this year. If they win that, they'll have a third.
They're pretty good if they made 2 Super Bowls in 1 year.
They are pretty good. I mean, they're good. They look good. I'm seriously wondering if the Georgia crowd will have an effect. And I'll probably get crapped on for this, but I think it's possible, especially after watching last year when Arkansas went there. I've never seen a crowd intimidate a team like they did last year in that game.
Yeah, but I think this year's Tennessee team is better than last year's Arkansas team.
Well, I totally 100,000% agree with that, but that would have affected a lot of teams, and I don't know if Tennessee's seen anything like this, but I guess we'll find out at 2:30 on Saturday.
I mean, it is at Georgia, and they did have Alabama at home, so it is an away game for them. We'll see, though. I mean, I don't know. Tennessee just looks,
Good.
Unstoppable right now.
Spooktacular, yeah.
Yeah. That was good. That was yesterday, though. Tennessee is first in the SEC in total offense, 553 a game. Guess who's second?
Georgia.
How much? 530 a game. So there's 20 yards difference offensively.
Some serious yardage in this game.
Yeah, it looks like they're both pretty balanced. 353 through the air, about 350 in change, and then to about 200 on the ground each. So both teams are balanced, it looks like. Georgia has the tight end, and is that Bowers? Is he the Georgia tight end?
Bowers?
Is it Brock Bowers?
I don't know.
Did y'all see the catch he made last week? Mm-mm. The one where it bounced off the Florida defender, and then he tipped it up to himself and ran it in.
Really?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was lucky.
It was amazing.
That is awesome, man. That is awesome.
Hey, but it's a touchdown catch for 60 or 70 yards or whatever the case was.
Yeah, sure. You know what I'm surprised by this?
What?
Total offense? Mississippi State being that low.
Look, we're not talking about Mississippi State. Right?
Well, damn.
They're probably first in
Captain.
passing. No, I'm just messing. I'm sorry, Jacob.
He's a dictator over here.
No, I'm not. Do you want to focus? Do you want to check the defenses?
I want to do what?
Let's check the D stats.
Focus.
No, man, Tennessee.
Who has good D?
Uh-oh.
Not
Georgia.
What do we think?
Georgia.
Look at this.
Arkansas sucks. Georgia's got the best defense, and Tennessee is, what, fifth to last?
Low. They're
10th?
down to
We'll
the
see.
low.
10th.
But, I mean, who has Georgia played that's been, serviceable out in Alabama,
I know. I just think Tennessee's defense is better than Georgia's overall. What do y'all think?
Wait, Tennessee's defense?
Offense.
Oh.
My bad. No, I think Georgia's defense is better than Alabama's. And
Yeah.
Do you think Georgia's defense is better than Tennessee's offense?
I
be the
don't
question.
know. I think
You be the judge.
Where do y'all think the score is going to be? I'm thinking in
High scoring.
I think Tennessee's going to win.
I do too.
Do you really? See, I don't. I'm leaning Georgia.
Oh, it's going to be 42-37.
I mean, I thought Kentucky would be a closer game, and
What's the line?
they bounced that ass.
They smell like bounce
I mean,
that
they
ass.
bent them over and spanked them.
Who?
Like they got sent on red in kindergarten.
What are you talking about? Which game?
Kentucky and Tennessee.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They got red on the stoplight.
Georgia by 8. Oh, my God.
I think
don't
it
know
started
about
out
that.
at 9 or 10.
That'll come down to about 6, I bet. About 6.
You think? Do you think it'll come down that low?
Yeah,
Tennessee
probably
the
come
points
down.
though.
So y'all would take Tennessee in the points, both of you?
Mm-hmm.
Any other keys to the game?
Because Tennessee can score. If they can score quick and keep up with Georgia and keep Georgia's defense guessing, I would think Tennessee has a good shot at taking that game with them.
I mean, Tennessee's
But-
offense looks unstoppable.
Do you think Tennessee's going to be able to slow down Georgia's offense?
If I think they'll be able to, if they can, they don't have to slow them down completely. They can make a few key plays, and if they can make them, and if Georgia makes mistakes, you got to capitalize on those mistakes. And the good thing about Tennessee is they can score quick, fast, and in a hurry. So that's why you give Tennessee a puncher's chance. But really, they look dominant to me.
You know what's crazy?